What's up, guys? This is Stevan Micic, and I'm here with an amazing video today. I'm in my office. We just got the setup. You know, it's still in the works, but we got the microphone, we got the camera, and we're rolling. Today, we're going to talk about a controversial topic with college wrestling and NIL, or name, image, and likeness. I'm going to give you guys the rundown, and we're going to talk about how NIL is affecting NCAA wrestling and how it's going to affect and change the sport of college wrestling. But before we get into it, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and notification bells on so we can keep making world-class content for you. Also, I want to talk about a giveaway we'll be doing. The first week of December marks the 1-year anniversary of me starting this YouTube channel, and what a journey it's been. It's been awesome giving you guys this. I did not expect it to go this way, but very thankful to Mike, aka Slater, for starting this journey and trying to, get the best out of me, make, the journey of trying to become an Olympic champion, trying to become a world champion, and, to honor that 1-year anniversary, I'm going to be giving away this ONEV hoodie. This high-quality hoodie is going to be part of our first capsule launch for the brand ONEV. The official launch will be happening in December, and so you guys will be getting this hoodie early for free. All you have to do is do 3 things, 3 easy steps. First, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Second, follow onev.world on Instagram. The link's in the description. And number 3, follow my Instagram, Stevan Micic. The link's also in the description. So do those 3 things. Stay tuned with the videos, and we'll be releasing the winner. We'll be giving away the hoodie to the winner in the first week of December in our anniversary video. Let's get into it, guys. So, as you guys can see in the wrestling world, you see a lot of these high school kids like Marcus Blaze, just committed to Penn State. You've got PJ Duke, you've got Jax Forrest, and you got Bo Bassett. All these top recruits are, going on all their college visits, and they're getting offered boatloads of money to wrestle at universities, and money's being thrown at their face. And you're wondering, how is that happening? What's going on here? So, for you guys who don't know what NIL is, or name, image, and likeness, basically it's the ability for colleges to pay for athletes to be able to use an athlete's name, image, and likeness as an amateur athlete. So they're not, it's not professionalism. They're not signing a contract and being paid for their services. Name, image, and likeness basically means that that they're able to, make some sort of endorsement through a company, through a brand, to have some protein sponsorships, supplement sponsorships, make some money for an Instagram post of them, a car dealership, they might get a car, doing some sort of promotion for an act or service because of their name and their success for the college. So it's a win-win deal. But what's happening now is it seems like a lot of these kids are being offered a lot of money through donors of the universities, and they're able to, I don't know if it's any type of backdoor deals, under the table deal, or if they're setting some sort of endowment up. I'm not actually sure how that works, but you guys can help comment and clarify that for me. But basically, these kids are being offered tons of money, to come to school at these places, and I think this is going to be a problem. Yes, I think that it's awesome that these kids are getting rewarded for their successes, and I think it's awesome. I want to keep seeing that happen, but I definitely see this being a problem where I think college wrestling is going to get ruined and turn into a monopoly. And these top 5 schools like Penn State, Michigan, Iowa, Oklahoma State, or Ohio State, they've got deep pockets. They've got a lot of funds. They've got a lot of donors and alumni groups that are helping fund these programs and keep them alive and successful. And I think that a lot of this is just going to become a bidding war for whoever offers the more money to these college kids are going to come to these top programs. So, I think that's going to shift college wrestling. It's going to change it and definitely not make the field so even playing anymore. It's going to make it to where you see it's a 5-horse race, and then after that, the teams, kind of dwindle after that. So, I think that this is going to ruin college wrestling over the next 5 to 10 years if this keeps up and if there's no regulations or restrictions. Yes, I wish I could be, made a bag in college, and I just kind of missed that wave graduating early, but earlier than that. But I really want to see these kids make money, but we need to figure a way of how the kids can still make money, but still restricted to where they're not just throwing like an unlimited amount of money. There's a problem with that. I think, first of all, these kids are unproven still. You don't know how these high school kids are going to pan out, and that is a ton of money. That is not really worth the investment, in my opinion, to be offering $300,000, $500,000 to a kid who hasn't done anything. You never know how they're going to pan out. They could burn out and turn into nothing. They could be something, but that's still a lot of money. Also, there's no money to compare it to. There is no AKA professional transfer market, or quote unquote professional transfer market set in order to kind of like who's qualified to be making that kind of money. I could see Carter Starachi making that kind of money. He's a 4-time NCAA champ, going to be a 5-time NCAA champ. Or Gable coming back to wrestle for Minnesota. How much money is he being offered? But compared to a high school kid like a Bo Bassett or a Marcus Blaze, their value is different for how much they provide, for how much years they have left in college, and the return that they're going to bring. Being someone who's proven versus unproven. So another reason I really think this is going to cause wrestling to get worse with the NIL rules is because I think it's going to turn wrestling soft. I mean, I think a lot of these kids, they're not in it to maybe be the best in the world anymore. They're in it to try to make the money, and I get it, but these kids haven't done anything yet to earn that money. They haven't done it to where it accomplish their goals, and this could, their mentalities could get soft, especially once you're giving these young kids, 17, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, a couple $100,000 with them with no guidance of what to do. That could cause a problem with, themselves, spending money improperly, going in. This isn't professional. This isn't like soccer. This isn't basketball or baseball where they have the proper resources. I mean, you're just sending them to college and telling them to be on their own away from their parents for the first time, where everything else is the same. You're just injecting $250,000 into their bank accounts, and I don't think that's smart. I think it could make them soft. It's not going to give them that fire and passion to be the absolute best anymore, and I think that's going to cause a problem. So that's a debate. That's a topic for discussion, and I want to know what you guys think about that. I want to know what your opinion is on NIL and how that's going to affect college in the comments below. Let's see what you guys think. Another issue that I want to talk about is also how I think RTCs are going to plummet as well, and how freestyle wrestling is going to be affected by this. So for those of you who aren't familiar with RTCs, it stands for Regional Training Center. And so basically any of these college athletes, when they graduate and when they're finished wrestling with their amateur career or their collegiate career, they want to go to the next level. They want to go to the senior level and try to make world and Olympic teams to become world medalists and Olympic medals for their country. And where do they train? Well, a lot of them, colleges have an RTC, a Regional Training Center, set up tied in with their college, where they can have these top level athletes on a contract, on a salary, making money to train out of that freestyle all year round, and using the college college athletes as training partners somewhat, or other freestyle athletes. And it's a win-win for the college and for these freestyle. It's a recruiting tactic a lot of the colleges are using because, hey, like for example, Michigan has Cliff Keen. They had guys like, they had me, they had Jaden Cox, they had Mason Paris, they have Adam Kuhn, they've got Dave Habit, they've got Kellen Russell. They have all these guys that were training there at some point, and that's helped wanting to, kids want to train with that. People want to train with Aaron Brooks. People want to train with David Taylor or with Zahid Valencia, Miles Amin. You want to have all of these guys around, so that's going to help colleges recruit high school athletes because they see, hey, these guys are making world teams, they're winning world medals, they're winning world championships. We want to be able to train there. Well, and now what's going to fund that? Because the donors, the 501c3 non-for-profits that are fundraising for these freestyle athletes, all of that money is going to eventually go to get the high school recruits, to pay for these kids that are unproven yet, and they're going to have to figure out how to donate, or how they're going to have to raise more money for these high school kids, they're going to have to find a way to raise more money for these top-level freestyle athletes that are on the highest level, and they're actually going to be paying money to these high school kids that are unproven, that are all much technically lower level at the moment, and obviously they got to develop, but this could alter the sport of wrestling as a whole. So let me know what you guys think about what's going to happen to RTCs, what's going to happen to college wrestling, and how, if you guys have any solutions for this, and how we can go about this in the future. So let me know in the comments below. That's it for today, guys, and I'm happy you guys can watch this and get into this controversial topic. So let's go, baby. World champs and everything we do. Let's go.